Hello and Assalamualaikum to all of my friends and my beloved lecturer. Today, me and my group will be presenting about public relation practitioners. What we all know about public relation practitioners. Public relation practitioners is an expert that use different forms of communication approaches to create an efficient two-way information exchange between the company and its target groups. So it is the people that that are experts in public relation, and they are good in communication to create an win-win situation between the company and its customers. So I will be presenting about the characteristic of public relation practitioners. The first characteristics that I found is his or her ability to use the language correctly, both written and speaking. So it is quite important characteristic for the PR practitioners, because we need to be good in using the language that we use. And the second characteristics is the common sense, which is the decision that the practitioners must do when in different situations. So that means that the PR practitioners need to have a good common sense and be aware of their surroundings. The third point is interest in the news and the news business. So the PR practitioners must have interest in the news and the news business, because uh, it, it is to help them to be aware of the businesses that happening in surrounding them. And the fourth point is the people skills and emotional intelligence. That means um, that it can they have skills to communicate with people and try to can alter the other emotion, the customer emotion, just like in persuasion. Fifth point, getting the big picture of public relations. It means the PR practitioners must know the meanings of public relations and what are they doing in public relations, and what are the purpose of this work. And the sixth point is the ability to network. Just like I said before, that the PR practitioners must be good with people and their customers. So, and also they need to have to be good with everyone. So they have a lot of network and people that they know that they can communicate. And the seventh point is eager to learn new skills and communication trends, such as maybe they need to learn new skills like in the accounting um, profession, in IT profession, because all of this um, we need to know the basic, even the basic one, to communicate with our client or customers. And also need to know the communication trends, what are the customer wants, and what are the latest news, and what are the latest trends that be happening right now. And the last point is seeing the possibilities and being creative. um, PR practitioners must be creative and must look forward for their decisions, so must seek the chances to tackle their customers' needs, and being creative by twisting the words to make the to make their decision, and to make the customers decide a win-win situation between the company and the customers.
Hello, I am Yusrizat, and I will continue with today's discussion, which is the activities of public relations. Fundamentally, there are 5 major activities of public relations, and I am here to tell you guys one by one. The first one, which is counseling. It is when an expert PR practitioner that gives guidance, typically communication oriented advices to the management of the company so that they can make the right steps towards building a strong relationship with the public. For example, the advices that are given may influence the company for changing their company's policies, maybe from a company that only thinks about maximizing their capital towards a company that blends in and aligns well with the public's interests. The second one, which is the media relations. Quick question for you guys. Have you ever noticed commercials when you watch the TV or when you listen to the radio? Suddenly advertisements came out. Have you noticed that? Yeah. If yes, that is media relations. The PR experts will gather all the informations about the products of the company, and they will distribute the informations to various broadcasting mediums such as the newspapers, TVs, the internet, magazines, and etc. When they manage to go to all these mediums, they will be able to reach a larger audience. Moving on to the third activity, which is publicity. Publicity is the act of displaying relevant informations and facts about the products or the service that they offer to the media. To put it simply, it is not just an act of selling, but actually giving all the relevant informations about what the product's all about, the benefits, the origin of the products, and many more. But the key here is the public will make the ultimate decision whether to commit to their products or service based on their needs, wants, and desires. Next, the fourth activity, which is research. Research is for the company to study the behaviors of the public. For example, by having a survey about the public interest, it is good for the company because they can learn more about the public's interests and trends so that in the future they can make products or services that are aligned with the public's wants and their interests. Last but not least, the fifth activity of public relation, which is employee relations. The management will send reminders to their employees to make prompt replies and to always maintain a great relationship with their customers. This activity is so important to ensure the continuity of the relation between the company and the customers. The method of reminding the employees commonly too, which is through email and newsletters. There you go. Just a quick recap. Today I have shared with you 5 major activities of public relations: counseling, media relations, publicity, research, and lastly, employee relations. Thank you for listening.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Yusri bin Jamain, and I will continue with the public relations practitioners' duties. So, in public relations practitioners' duties, there are 8 roles that need to be fulfilled. And the first one is crisis management, which deals with emergencies affecting the organization. They help to establish policies for dealing with emergencies, such as who gets to communicate with the media and how management shares information with employees. And the second one is relationship management, which it helps to establish strategies for building and maintaining relationships with important segments of the public, such as the customers and the reporters. And the next one is image management, which the professionals work to present the company as socially responsible, compassionate, and involved in the community, which provide the company with a good image. Yes. And the next one is resource management, which looks at the budget and resources for the organization's public relations department and figure out how to make the best use of it. And the fifth one is the communication management, which the practitioners developing communications objectives that are aligned with an organization's overall objectives. And the sixth one is the planning and implementing of policies, procedures, and strategies that demonstrate an organization's commitment to public and social responsibility, ethical behavior, corporate identity, and reputation with the public. And the seventh is risk management. As preventive public relation, its role involves helping an organization recognize areas of potential danger and recommending needed changes before potential dangers develop in crisis. And the last one is strategy management, which the practitioners act as a counselor, and it serves on the management team, helping the organization develop policies that are in the best interest of both public as well as the organization. The public relation practitioner integrates an understanding of the concern and attitudes of key publics into the organization's managerial decision-making progress. And that is all for the public relations practitioner's duties.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Aiman bin Ismail, and I'm going to talk about public relation practitioners trainings. Let's get into it. There are a lot of trainings that PR practitioners must go through as a PR practitioner. But I would like to highlight 3 here. The first one will be marketing to diverse audiences or to different audiences. The second one will be managing your brand reputation, and lastly is on how to launch your product to the people. Let's get into the explanation. As a PR practitioner, marketing is really important for us because without it, people will not know us and we don't receive any recognition of our brand or our product. So basically, marketing for diverse audiences is about you discover what people want and who people are. And what I meant by that is because people come from different backgrounds or different cities, so you want to know what they are interested in based on their background, based on who they really are, because you don't want to serve a product or products that you think that people are interested in but turns out they're not. you will be at loss. So basically, you have to create a strong relationship with your consumers starting today, because they might be the consumers of your product tomorrow. The second point that I would like to highlight would be managing your brand reputation. So why do PR practitioners do this? Because companies wanted to keep their brand as a well-known brand or as a good brand to people. Because reviews are just not word of mouth anymore. There are much digital factors behind it. We have social media mentions, we have customer reviews, we have online search results. So in order to keep their brand as a good brand in people's review, they have to be very open towards criticisms that they receive from people so that they can improve in their service or products. And the second one would be transparency in replying to those comments or reviews from people. So this is very important to PR practitioners. The last thing, or the last training that I would like to mention, is on how to launch your product to the people. Because lastly, you have built apps, softwares, systems, services or product that you want to release to the people. So you have to train about this. You don't just present your product to the people. That would be silly, because in order for your product to be a successful one, you must have a successful event for that. And PR practitioners learn about this. They do, they must. Okay, so what do they learn in this? Basically, they learn the correct ways of launching a product, which one of it would be to create meaning of your product to the people, so that your product means something to the people, because you want people to see value in your products in order for them to get it or for them to consume it. So that will be it. If you have any question that you would like to ask, please do so. Thank you.